Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Caribbean Cricket Podcast special. Today, I decided to venture to Surrey versus Warwickshire in the County Championship. And for those of you who follow the Caribbean Cricket Podcast, you know that I've been trying to run down Kemar Roach for the longest while. This this interview was supposed to have happened sometime back in April. Obviously, Kemar got injured and had to return to the Caribbean, but he's managed to. He's thankfully given up some time today to talk to us. Sorry, I'm currently something like 173 for 5. So I've told Kemar I'm only going to take 10 minutes because who knows if he's got to go out there and bat any minute now. But Kemar, how are you doing? Welcome to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Good to be here. Obviously, I've been watching the Caribbean Cricket Podcast on YouTube for a couple of months now, so it's good to be here and give you an interview, man.
Thank you for admitting that you watch it, even though that might not be true. But Kemar, first things first, you know what? First thing I've got to say is, goes without saying, 250 plus test wickets this summer. Another record passed for you. I know you've already spoken at length. We've seen the videos. Michael Holding gave a special phone call for you to listen to, etc. But I guess for the UK-based audience, how do you put that into words? What is the feeling now, a couple months on?
That's a good feeling, man. Obviously, to me, amongst the greats, as I said, it's a fantastic feeling. I've worked hard to get to that stage. A lot of ups and downs, injuries, and everything, but it's good to be 34 years old and still running in, bowling the ball for the West Indies, and obviously taking wickets and helping the team to win some games as well of recent. So it's a good feeling, man. I'm in a good space right now mentally.
You say 34 years old, but you're not bowling like someone who's 34 years old. And I had a couple of fans send some questions in, and one question was, what's the secret to your fitness and longevity in the game?
No, just try to do as less as possible. I'm not a big drinker. I do my exercises. I'm not a big gym fan, but I do my cardio. Do a lot of running, a lot of swimming. So for me, that's just simple. Try to eat as healthy as I can, and just live a very simple lifestyle. So right now, I'm feeling good. My body's holding up well, and I'm just gonna play as long as I can.
Yeah, you say play as long as you can, and you played for Surrey last season. Obviously, came back earlier in the summer. Yes, the injury. You've come back as soon as you're fit again. Is your aim? I mean, we can say with Surrey, but is your aim to try and play Test cricket for West Indies and extend your county champion, your county cricket career as well? What are you seeing as your kind of near future?
Well, obviously, I've been pigeonholed to red ball cricket. So Test cricket is obviously the pinnacle for me. I want to get to that 300 mark, so that's definitely on my mind. So hopefully, it takes me another year or 2 years to get there, and then I'm happy to come to Surrey every year. They've been fantastic to me. The treatment I've been getting here is amazing, and I'm very keen on coming back every season. So for me, it's just red ball cricket for now, and just keep myself fit, get some rest when I can, and keep myself fresh.
Can't say red ball cricket now because I know. Listen, I know there's some people watching this right now saying, "What? So Kemar don't want to play ODI cricket?" Listen, so Kemar, obviously West Indies just lost 2 thrillers to injury. I don't know if you managed to catch any of the games, but thriller matches, both of them essentially going right down to the wire. You had played ODI cricket earlier this year, then you got injured. So you can't be ruling it out completely. There's still a World Cup next year. So are you ruling yourself out of selection, or are you still available if called?
I'm a cricketer. I play all formats, but as I said, I've been pigeonholed. um, Communication coming back to me is that they don't want me to play football cricket, and it's very clear. So I just said I've been to India early in the year. Unfortunately, got the injury, but then there was no communication coming back to me in terms of my white ball cricket. So I'm focusing on red ball cricket. That's what they want me to play, so I'll play as best as I can. And if the opportunity arises for white ball cricket, my numbers are there. If I'm not good enough, then you tell me. But I'm willing to play for West Indies in all formats.
Well, this is a Caribbean Cricket Podcast advocating for Kemar Roach to be given consideration for the West Indies bowling and attacking ODIs. But on a serious note, Super 50 will return at some point. Barbados will select a side. So would you feature for Barbados in Super 50 if selected and required?
I'll make myself available. As I said, I'm a cricketer, so I love playing for Barbados. I really enjoy playing those in the blue and yellow. So any chance given to play 4-day cricket or 50 over cricket for Barbados, I'll be there. So I'll definitely make myself available for that format as well.
And just finally, Kemar, and thank you so much, for giving up your time. You're now seen as the leader of the pack. and I say quote unquote the elder statesman of the West Indies bowling attack. You're one of the most experienced players, apart from Craig, in terms of Test caps. But how do you yourself see your role? Everyone talks about your mentorship with guys like Jaden Seals, etc., Alzari Joseph. But what do you see your role now in terms of the West Indies bowling attack as compared to when you first broke on the scene, etc.?
When I first played, obviously there wasn't much help around. A lot of guys have been out on injury or whatever. So I had to lead the West Indies team from a very young age, and you know, I don't want that to happen to these young guys. I want to stick around as long as I can, impart some knowledge on them, obviously help them with their skills, and when I leave West Indies cricket, I just want these guys to carry on what I've done. I'd love to see one of these guys take up Jaden, or one of those guys take up the mantle and obviously pass me in terms of Test wickets. That would definitely make me happy, because to know I play with them and the ability that they have, they're very, very highly skilled. And I just wanted to keep working hard and just keep putting the best foot forward. And I'll be here, I'll be around. They can always pick up the phone and call me. They know that, and I'll help as much as I can. So I'm happy with the group of guys we have in fast bowlers right now. Hopefully Shannon gets himself fit, he comes back into the team, and Jason's always going to be there. And so it's good. There's a good group of guys, and we can definitely challenge most international batsmen.
And I said finally, but I lied. Just one last thing, just looking at Barbados in particular, because you say you and Jason, but if I forget you and Jason for a second, Chimar Holder, Keon Harding, Akeem Jordan, there's a youngster now coming up, Ramon Simmons. There's healthy talent coming up, and that's before even talking about the spinners like Bishop and so on and so forth. What do you make of the talent coming through out of Barbados as well?
No, it's a good number. It's a good name you just called. These guys, obviously, they want to play. They've been around the setup for a bit, and they've been doing very well. I think once they remain fit, that's very important for them. And we get a system that helps them to help improving them on their skills and their levels of obviously fitness and whatever. I think these guys are going on to obviously play for West Indies, and we've always known for our good fast bowling. So it's always good to have a big crop of fast bowlers, and we can choose from when we're ready. So that's definitely the way forward for us in terms of Barbados cricketers. And as I said, the system is very important. You need to get a very strong system in terms of helping these young guys, and that's it.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's like say a little quick stop off with Kemar Roach with the Caribbean Cricket Podcast. Thank you so much for stopping by, Kemar.
Cheers.